Good morning, hello, and welcome. This is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insights. And today we continue with the topic, what is in a name? Remember, our text is still in Proverbs 22 that says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. And we talked about how a prudent man sees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And today, as we continue talking about a good name, we talked about building up reputation, and the reputation is built up by the choices that we make. And also, in as much as we build up reputation, there is the enemy of good name, which is defamation, where people take action of damaging the good reputation of somebody, where there is character assassination, where slander and libel is involved. There are scandal mongering, malicious gossip, and all of that. But today I want to talk about this verse, the verse 6 that says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. I was thinking, why should this verse come up after we are talking about a good name? Because the issue of a good name should not be a concern only when we are grown-ups. No, it should be a concern from the tender age when the child is young. And that is why the Bible is talking about training up a child in the way which he should go. And when he's old, he will not depart from it. Morals and values are instilled in a child when the child is still young. And so it is important for those who are blessed to have children, it is important to talk to them about a good name and the fact that a good name is better than wealth and than riches. We need to put the priorities right in our children as young as they are. And talking of children, yesterday I was listening to a story that my daughter Praise was reading about a man called Mr. Peabody. And the story goes like this, that the man was loved by the villagers, by the small town he lived in. He was coaching a baseball team on Saturday. And after the team plays and everybody goes home, he would walk to his house and wave at everybody, and everybody would wave back. But one time, in his walk back home, he had a culture. He would walk by another man who had a store that was selling apples or apples, depending on where you come from. And he would pick the shiny one, the good one, and put in his bag and continue his walk home, waving at everybody and everybody waving back. But one Saturday, there was this kid who noticed that Mr. Peabody stood at this shop and picked up a big shiny apple and put it in the pocket, but did not pay for it. And so the boy was like, what is Mr. Peabody doing? Whatever he did, that is to steal. And so Mr. Peabody goes home, but the kid goes and tells everybody, you know what, Mr. Peabody took a fruit, took an apple, and didn't pay for it and put it in his bag. So the whole week, the news was spreading in the town. Oh, Mr. Peabody is a thief. Mr. Peabody took an apple and he stole. He's a thief. He's not a good man as we think he is. So the report was moving all over town. So by Saturday, Mr. Peabody stays in the playfield and no kid shows up to play the game. So he goes on his way back, and he tries to wave at everybody. Nobody is waving. Others are just hiding their faces. They don't want to wave at him. They don't want to talk to him. And he was like, what is going on? And then one boy, his name was Billy, decided to tell Mr. Peabody what is going on. He said, you know what? So and so told everybody that you are stealing. You stole the apple. You never paid for it. And so Bill goes, Mr. Peabody tells Bill, let's go to that store and ask that guy whether I stole the apple. So they get to the store, and the owner of the store is, hi, Mr. Peabody, why are you so early today? What happened to the game? He said, nobody showed up to the game. He said, why? because people think I steal apples. And the guy was like, no, you pay for your apples every Saturday morning. So when you come to pick, you've already paid for it. And so Bill and Mr. Peabody had to go to the boy who spread the rumors and tried to tell him, you know what, I didn't steal, I always pay for it. And now you can imagine the work that was done trying to undo the damage that had been done. This is a story, I just listened to it as my daughter was doing her schoolwork. But it really shows the importance of a good name and the risk of putting a good name into risk by sharing facts that we are not sure about. And so today I want us to be focused on what we do about other people's reputation, other people's good names. Are we the type who spread the rumors? Are we the types who share facts and say, you know what, I know her, she's a thief. I know her, she is this and that. Because that little information that you pass about concerning somebody, it might be building that reputation or it might be damaging to somebody's good name. So before we spread out the rumors about this and that, it is important to get our facts straight. So remember, a good name is better and it is to be chosen rather than wealth. A good name is to be chosen rather than silver and gold. And a good name is better than expensive ointment. And remember that we build up this good name by building up the reputation through the choices that we make. We will continue with this topic, what is in a name. Shalom, this is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insights.